Hey, good afternoon, everybody. So, I wanted to create this YouTube video inspired by me just staying encouraged because this job search has been very hard. I had actually gotten a job interview with a customer service position, which I was really excited about. I did an AI interview this morning. I think I did pretty well. It was with a company called Saga Recruitment. And then also I did Babel Audio. The only thing I hated about Babel Audio is the whole idea of having to get my government ID. They were very strict. They wouldn't even allow me to upload like a Dropbox of my ID. That's how crazy it was. But I will be thinking more positive about it because they said my application was successful, everything went through. So I should be working pretty soon. And then also, I have a business that I want to talk about that is two different businesses: AI consult program, which I did a 2 hour webinar I was on, and it was awesome. I love talking about AI. It is very crucial that we have more than just one income nowadays because one income is not enough. So, and on top of that, I am doing a selling products from a Korean website. I found somebody on Facebook who is, I believe she's Korean too, but that business is going to be very good. I have a meeting with her on Friday. So I'm excited about the online business world. I love Korean products. That is one of the things that I enjoy the most. I love skincare products, hair products, and I just like the whole idea of just being able to buy products and use them. I love being able to encourage people throughout my experiences with work. It's been a very hard one journey because I've had to go through a lot of hoops just to getting these job interviews. So I should be hearing back from them pretty shortly. Another thing I want to talk to you guys about is when you have setbacks, what do you normally do? That is the biggest question that I know myself. I continuously deal with this every single day. So when you're struggling with something, how do you deal with people like unfortunately disappointing you? Because like I feel like a lot of people go through disappointments. And I've even texted my friends about my job interview. They didn't really say anything. I feel like people just don't take the time out to do the things that they do. My friend Jessica, I really am very, like, sometimes I wonder, like, I know that she's busy, but then like I'll be texting her and sometimes she doesn't reply back to my text messages. And so sometimes that really does disappoint me because I believe friendships, we should be all staying connected with one another. And that's not really ideally what people do nowadays, and it's just getting really bad. I can't stand that about the way people behave nowadays, and it's incredibly sad because cherishing your loved ones is very important. And I feel like we just get so wrapped around everything else that we forget about the people in our lives. So it's important that we just establish that good routine of getting back in touch with people. I mean, because we all need that. We all need support, love, and consideration for one another. And if we're not getting that, then what makes it say that it's a real relationship? Because real relationships need communication, and it's tough. We live in a world that is just very, very harsh, critical of one another, and it's horrible how we live in a society where that's all we ever think about is our finances, but we don't put enough time and energy to cherishing our loved ones. And unfortunately, when that happens, we end up dealing with more problems than anything else. So, and then, I do still have my other friends and my pastor, my Church of Miss You, that really do help me out. Very blessed to have them be a part of my life journey. And so every day we have to think about what makes us happy. Is it really coming to an end of having closure with some people? What exactly makes you happy? And I really have to think about that a lot because, I feel like I need to start attracting more healthy people into my life and my life journey, and understanding that people can really hurt you at times. And so when people hurt you, you have to figure out like who is really worth it to you. So hopefully that gives you guys something to think about. I really appreciate everybody who's been on my YouTube channel following me, and I will be making more content pretty soon.